Up here. Morning, everybody. This morning we are hanging out in Disney's Animal Kingdom. We're gonna go ride Dinosaur, maybe for the last time. They haven't announced the closing date for it yet, but we're gonna go check out Dinosaur, go see some animals on safari. We'll see what other new food offerings and merchandise offerings are here, if there's anything new in the park, and we'll just have a fun, nice, relaxing morning in Animal Kingdom. So come hang out.
I hoarded that three head. There they are. So far, it's a pretty quiet morning here at Animal Kingdom. We're gonna head over into Dinoland and check that whole area out while there's not too busy. It looks like it might be closing. They're gonna start phase closing it. So Boneyard and Triceratops Stream will probably close first at some point between now and the end of the year, and then Dinosaur will close at the beginning of the year. So who knows when that's all gonna start construction, but they haven't announced an official date yet. Favorite animal you're support. That's my grandma's favorite animal. She's only seen the pictures of like Cousin Carl with the magazine.
Dinosaur for a second. I know.
Where is he?
All right, ready?
Go ahead.
We have to scan in so we can. Don't scan in, then
can do it. But Caleb is just so fun. He'll hesitate to pick up his kid. Or no, I don't either.
Hello. I'm Dr. Marsh, director of the Dino Institute, and I hope you enjoyed those quaint exhibits in the old wing. That's how dinosaurs have been presented to the public since the study of fossils began over 150 years ago. Today, that bare bones approach is about to become extinct. In a perfect blending of science and technology, the Dino Institute has created the Time Rover, an amazing vehicle that will literally transport you to the age of the dinosaurs. How? That's proprietary. But the result is a breathtaking journey through a prehistoric world where you'll witness the most spectacular creatures to ever walk the earth. In a moment, you'll be going live to our control center for a comprehensive safety briefing, and then it's on to the tour that will convince you forever that the future is truly in the past.
Hello there. Welcome to our little trans-dimensional joyride, folks. I'm Dr. Seeker, your friendly controller, and a heck of a paleontologist, if I do say so myself. But let's not talk about me. Let's talk about you, and how you can help me make history today with the Time Rover. It's like this. If I can bring you back from the Cretaceous period, it stands to reason that I can bring back a live dinosaur with you. And not just any dinosaur. Take a look at this guy. He's an iguanodon, and I'm certain that he is the key to understanding these magnificent creatures. I tagged him with a locator during an unauthorized field trip. Otherwise, I'd be traveling with you. Right now, our dino should be about here, at the very end of the Cretaceous period. That's where you're going today.
I've arrived, it seems, just in time to correct a little misstatement.
Dr. Marsh.
That is impossibly close to the giant asteroid impact that destroyed most life forms on Earth. Our tours are designed to take you to the early Cretaceous period, and I can assure you that all time rovers have been securely locked on those coordinates.
That's right. See? Securely locked. Access denied.
Continue.
Of course. We were just talking about seatbelts. Plug them in, use them. It can get kind of choppy out there, so keep your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times. Flash photography? I wouldn't. It alters the homing signal, and that's not good. Oh, and one more thing. Those locked coordinates? We're in. Now, here's the drill. You follow the homing signal to the iguanodon, then I'll enlarge the transport field, and boom, you're back with one additional passenger extra large. And don't worry about that asteroid. You'll be in and out of there before it even breaks the atmosphere. Trust me, what could go wrong?
Time travel commencing in T-minus 10 seconds and counting.
This is Seeker. Listen up. We've got to get in, grab the iguanodon, and get out before the asteroid hits. Let's roll! Okay, now let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
Warning, meteor shower in range.
Just little one.
Oleoramus. Hadrosaur. Raptor.
Time to get serious. Locking autopilot on holding signal now. Hang on! I'm tracking a big dino on the scope. Could be ours. Computer, full stop. Identify. Definitely not our dino. Go, go, go! Another big guy coming up. Computer. Slow and identify.
Sauropod.
Still not our dino, but at least this one's a vegetarian.
Asteroid impact in 90 seconds.
We better move it.
Pterodactyl.
Incoming!
Asteroid impact in 60 seconds.
We can't stop now. Keep going, keep going.
Compsognathus.
Computer, what's happening?
Loss of traction.
Four-wheel drive, move it!
Warning, meteor strike.
Evasive maneuver! Left! Right! Left! Right! That was close. Computer, now what?
Carnotaurus.
That's it! Abort mission! Abort! Abort!
Iguanodon.
Forget it! Get them out now!
Asteroid impact.
Brace yourself! This is it! They're not gonna make it! They're not gonna make it!
Mission accomplished.
You made it! I knew you would, and guess who made it back with you? I better find him before security does. Thanks for everything!
Nice quiet morning here in Animal Kingdom. We already got to do Dinosaur and Everest, and now we're gonna head on the train to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Go pet some goats and see what fun stuff is over there. So far, no closing merchandise for Dinosaur either. Probably when it gets closer, but like I said earlier, there's no specific date they've released yet about when it's closing. It doesn't seem like anything's really going to happen to the beginning of the year now, but we'll see what happens with that. They put up a new mural over here in Africa. Really cool artwork from The Lion King. Haven't been over to Rafiki's Planet Watch in a while, so we're gonna head that way now.
Consider that includes small children for the train is to begin motion. Once again, everyone must remain fully seated at all times. Please supervise your children.
Sit all the way back against the bench, and please be sure to watch your children. Asante.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Wildlife Express. Para que tengan un viaje seguro, manténganse sentados, con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Siéntense hacia atrás, pegados al respaldo de la banca. Y por favor, vigilen a los niños. Gracias.
Welcome aboard the Wildlife Express with service to Rafiki's Planet Watch. Here, you'll discover a wide range of animal adventures, from the affection section, where you can get up close and personal with domesticated animals like goats, sheep, and more, to sneak peeks at animal care and action at our veterinary, nutrition, and science centers. Also, be sure to check out the animation experience at Conservation Station, where you can learn to draw your favorite Disney characters inspired by live animals from one of our animators. Walt Disney himself and his long-standing passion for conservation. He believed it was important that we protect our wildlife and preserve our natural world. This sense of motivation.
Jump everyone at this time for the safety of everyone. We have stopped this train. Everyone must remain fully seated, not leaning out for their safety. Supervise your children. Thank you.
As we make our way to Rafiki's Planet Watch, keep an eye out for some of the exciting wildlife we might encounter along the way, and the highly trained specialists who care for them. From ostriches and rhinos to the mighty African elephant, the species we care for here at Disney's Animal Kingdom are some of the very same animals that inspired animated classics like The Lion King, The Jungle Book, and more. Did you know Bambi was the first animated feature to bring live animals into the studio? In the 1940s, Walt Disney and his animators modeled characters from the film after the movements and natural behaviors of their real-life counterparts. Even with the latest advances in computer animation, this tradition continues today, as animators travel throughout the world to observe animals in their own surroundings. And that includes here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Observation station at Rafiki's Planet Watch. For your safety and the safety of those around you, sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the rail. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. And please be sure to watch your children as you exit. Go well and explore.
Does he like something else? Everyone to Rafiki's Planet Watch. At this point, the animals exhibits, the animation experience, and much more. Once you're exploring at Rafiki's Planet Watch, the train will be your way back to Harambe, Africa.
I like the tiger. I like the tiger. Yeah.
over at Rafiki's Planet Watch before we head back to Harambe Village via the Wildlife Express train, which you can hear behind me, to head on Kilimanjaro safaris, and then maybe we'll head into Pandora and check that out, see what else we can see over there. But Rafiki's is still thriving. The building's still here, that you can still do the animation experience or animation academy like it used to be called at Hollywood Studios. They have some character meet and greets. Timon was inside meeting guests, which is new. And of course they have the affection section, which is the goats and the cows and all the petting animals as well. But it's still doing pretty good over here. Maybe one day they'll update it. There's been no rumors on it or nothing really even mentioned that Rafiki's is going to be either replaced or updated. But it's still cool to come over here and learn about some smaller animals, learn about how they feed the animals, take care of the animals here at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And once you're done, you just hop back aboard the Wildlife Express train, takes you back to Harambe Station, back to the main park itself.
That's the gate through which we're going to unload the steps arriving train. So please, do not stand in the center of the station. Keep that area free and clear. Once again, do not stand between the lighting lines. Great big gate in the center station will be closing in a moment. That gate's how we unload the train, not load it.
So sometimes it can be a bit more challenging to spot. It looks like we're actually already off to a pretty good start today. Kind of up on your left-hand side here, we're going to look at a bongo. Kind of an orangey, copper brown antelope with tan horns. At both male and female bongos are the horns they have, and those horns are twisted and arched backwards and get caught up in any trees as they run through the forest. On your right, you can also see an okapi. Dark red animal, black and white stripes on legs and hindquarters. Despite those black and whites, they don't usually eat that much in one go. Their diet mostly consists of smaller meals made of fish, but if something bigger is down there by the water's edge, it is definitely fair game. Even then, though, the crocs will only have a full meal about once a week, and they can also go several weeks at a time without having a meal if absolutely necessary. Now, I think we're going to make our way towards the savannah. It's the largest section of the reserve, and there is a lot less tree coverage out here, so instead of relying on camouflage, animals on the savannah rely on their safety in numbers and speed to outmaneuver their predators. Definitely home to what a lot of people consider to be their favorite African animals, so we'll see what kind of luck we have out here today. Coming up on your right-hand side, we'll see one of the most important types of tree out here. Now, this is called a baobab tree. It's a really big one without any leaves on it. Baobab predators in Africa are nocturnal, so there's a chance they're still asleep right around now. I see a few though here on the hillside. These are African painted dogs. Orange dogs, black and white markings, white tips on their tails. The African painted dogs may look really cute and cuddly, but they're really one of the most successful pack hunters in Africa. These guys have a higher success rate than any kind of big cat. But if there is anything that they are not, it's that the African painted dogs are not related to hyenas, and not even close. They're part of the canid family, so those guys would actually be more closely related to your dog at home than any kind of hyena. Even then, though, they're considered very, very, very distant cousins, like somebody that you meet at a family barbecue once and then never talk to again. Here on your left is a sable antelope, darker brown, white markings, long gray horns. And they're kind of the official emblem of the Harambe Wildlife Preserve. We picked them in particular because out in the wild, whenever they're forced into a fight or flight response, most of the time they're going to choose to hold their ground and fight, and we find that pretty admirable. The one we saw back there, we can also tell is a female based off of the coloring of her coat. Much more of a chestnut brown or mahogany color, whereas male sable antelope, they're going to get a lot darker as they mature, ending up more towards a black tone. Now, you've already gotten much closer to that giraffe than we were earlier, but they're coming up on your right-hand side here, still pretty close by, hanging out by that tree. And from here, I can tell we're looking at a Maasai giraffe. Now, their spot patterns are a lot more jagged and sharp in the corners with little indents in them, and I like to say they remind me of pointy puzzle pieces. Essentially a pocket full of blood vessels that'll help them with their temperature. And if you look carefully, too, there's two baby zebras out here, this one really close to us. Now, a zebra's stripes are actually unique to each individual zebra too, just like how a human's fingerprint is unique to each of us. And within around 15 minutes of being born, baby zebras like the ones we're seeing here, they're going to memorize their mother's stripes. So they can always... Baby elephant's definitely one of the coolest animals to see in the entire world. The reason is that their moms have the longest pregnancy in the world, 22 months, just shy of 2 years in a row.
Look at it. Hey, baby.
And that little one actually kind of has elephant daycare too. Even though they're hanging out with mom right now, they can kind of spend time with their entire family. Probably hear the phrase, it takes a village, and in this case, it does. That little one will learn lessons not only from mom, but also from grandma, aunts, cousins, sisters, brothers, just about everybody.
Probably gonna start heading out of the park now. The weather's supposed to pick up, but you know, it's Florida, so who knows if it's gonna be sunny, it's gonna be raining, if the hurricane's gonna blow through like it did last week. But we got to see Dinosaur potentially one last time. We might make it back before it closes, just depending on when the date is. We did safaris, Triceratops spin. We even took the train over to Rafiki's Planet Watch to see some of the animals over there. So like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate all the support that we can get for these videos. We love what we do and we love filming these videos for y'all to enjoy. So subscribe to the channel, share the channel, and we'll see you on our next adventure.